In this little video I'm going to show you how to set up a PowerPoint presentation so it can be used for a multiple choice quiz. I'm planning to do two videos. The first one is how to set up, and the second one is how to link these slides together with the hyperlink function within PowerPoint. Okay, first of all I need to set up my slides. I'm going to choose the blank one, blank style, and for demonstration purposes I need all up 5 slides. The first slide which I got here will be my question on it, and I'm going to copy them all up 5 times. I click on the left hand side, do a Control C, and then I just simply do Control V until I got all my 5 slides. So Control V. On my first slide I'm going to put the question by clicking on the text box on the bottom, and my question is going to be question 1. In which state is Adelaide? Put them just centered, and I make it a little bit bigger, a bit bold. And what I'm going to do is, because I need that one for my question too, I just highlight the box, do a Control C, come to my slide 5 and do a Control V, pasting it, and just change that one over for my second question. And I just change that. Okay, now I have to go back to my original question and we need to give the students 3 choices. Or in that case we're giving our students 3 choices. To make it a bit easier for you to differentiate later on, I'm going to insert some shapes. So I'm going to put a rectangle in there, and I'll make that blue by double clicking on it and just choose the color blue, say OK. Then I go to Auto Shapes and I choose a triangle, double click on it, and I fill that one red. And the last one I'm going to do will be a circle or an oval. This, I just hold the shift button down, and then while I'm dragging it, and that makes the shape nice and round, and I'm going to fill that with a green. Okay, so we got our 3 shapes here. Just put them a bit in position. I'm going to copy them into my next question as well, because I based the next question on 3 answers as well. So just click your shape, do a Control C, go to slide 5, do a Control V and paste it. Go back to slide 1, highlight the triangle, do a Control C, go slide 5, Control V, paste, and the last one, the green one, highlight the circle, Control C, go back to slide 5 and paste Control V. Alright, so now I need to put some text under each box. So that would be, let's say, A, WA, and again I just do copy and paste to speed it up a little bit. Highlight the box, do a Control C, paste, Control V, and another Control V, and place it under the next box, and then just go into the box and change the A to B. Put the right state in here, and then come over to the green one, change that to C, and I'm going to change that to ACT. I enlarge the box a little bit. Okay, so now what I need to do is, because we got to put that into question number 2, we highlight the box, do a Control C, go to slide 5, back to slide 1, copy B, Control C, Control V, paste, back to slide 1, highlight the box, Control C, and Control V. So what I've done now is I got the question here, and what I also wanted to do is, just for visual purposes, I'm going to take that blue box, click on it, do a Control C, bring that to slide 2, Control V, and that's just for you visual so you know which slide is which. Come back to the question, highlight the triangle, do a Control C. This will later link to slide 3. Bring that one down here, and the circle we copy into slide 4. Alright, so now what we need to do is we need to give our students some feedback when they come to that particular slide. So I'm going to take that one and say, sorry, incorrect, please try again. So that's the feedback I'm giving my learner. And I'll make that a little bit bold as well and a little bit bigger, and just drag that into the middle. And because we got 2 incorrect answers, I can highlight that particular box, do a Control C, and bring that into the green one, because the green one is the ACT, and it's incorrect answer. So I'll put this in that particular slide as well. And then I go to the correct one, do a Control V, post that in but change the text, and I say, oops, well done, and please go to question 2. Now I need to add a couple more buttons. Go back to the first incorrect answer, A. I need to get my students back to the main question. And what I do here is I go to the auto shapes and I use another shape, or let's say I'm using, what shall I use? Doesn't really matter. Just use that particular shape. Give that a color. Put that here. And I'm going to put some text in here and say back to question 1. So they know what that button or that icon represents. And I also copy the object onto the 4th line, because that's the incorrect answer as well. And I'm going to take the text as well. Make sure you click on the border to copy it. If they end up on slide number 3, they can move on to the next question. And I'll just put an arrow in here, and I'll fill that with a different color, say gold. Say OK. Again, we need to give them a text box. Move to question 2. Or click here to question 2. It's up to you. This just should give you an idea of what you need to have on your slides. So double check that we got everything. Slide 1, we got our question. We got 3 possible answers. For each possible answer, we need to have a slide. 1 for blue, 2 for red, and 3 for green. And then we need a next question where they can move on to. If a student moves on to a wrong answer, they need to be able to go back to the question. We got that here. This one has the same icon to move back to the question. Do they end up on the correct question, they need to have an icon to move on to the next question. And that completes the setting up of the slides, and I'm going to show you in the next video how to link them together.